Hello, I'm Evan English reporting live from the headquarters of The Daily, where preparations for a special celebration are underway. That's right, the playlist will be turning 10 years old on February 2nd, and we're here with an exclusive scoop on what those preparations might entail. For those unfamiliar, The Daily is a Spotify playlist created in 2016 under the premise of presenting 30 minutes of music every single day. In the week leading up to the 10th birthday celebration, we had the chance to sit down in a series of interviews with the creator in the hopes that he could shed some more light on the playlist and what its particular appeals may be. Oh yeah, I actually was just working on something for The Daily now. Your timing is impeccable. Yeah. So basically at midnight or so each night, I go in and kind of delete what's there and replace it. And it's 30 minutes and it's all from the notebook. Each season is a new notebook that I fill up with songs. It's kind of a running list of things that I think go well together. And then I just go down from the list and kind of fine tune it from there. Each season, I have different ways of picking how the notebook gets filled up and the order of the list and all of that. I think the biggest priority is to get lots of variety in there, which, isn't for everyone. People like what they like, but I try to keep it moving and keep it interesting so that, maybe if you don't like it today, you'll like it tomorrow. A story of The Daily. Let's see. The whole thing started because I got given like a gift of a notebook. So the idea of just like writing down songs that I heard and liked was kind of the start of it all. After a while of just like writing in this notebook, I decided that I'm going to do a playlist and put, what was in it from each day and make it to be the playlist. Eventually that turned into 30 minutes because I think I've tried some like other different amounts of time, but that's the ideal, I think, to be able to listen every day. So that's how it started. I think for a while, The Daily, I don't know, it was like an outlet for my creative endeavors. And maybe it still is. I just don't have as many creative endeavors anymore. But I remember I've done some fun, really fun stuff. The first thing that I was really proud of was the Daily is 4 video. That was super cool to just, I don't know, have fun with it, make a little thing. For season 7, a little trailer for the season. And I think since season 7, each season has had its own theme. That one was really cool. That's still the best one. A theme for the season was always pretty consistent, but I didn't really go all out and do it, but I still kind of felt the pressure to do something. I think overall, it's kind of come full circle where now it's just mostly about just doing the playlist every day. I'm not as creative as I used to be. I think maybe that's part about, I don't know, growing up a little bit, but the playlist grows with me, right? I'm focusing on the quality of it. Because I think that's important now with Spotify. All of the big changes to the Spotify have been kind of for the worst, and especially in these last 2 or 3 years where everything is just AI generated playlists, which, a lot of people like, and if that's for you, then that's for you. But I would just like primarily burn CDs for friends. And this, definitely went on after I already started The Daily. But there's a lot of love that goes into putting music together. And it's like, I don't know, anyone can do it, obviously. But I love finding playlists that other people make. And that's where I source this, discovering new music to put on The Daily. So I want to kind of continue that. Although I wouldn't say it's necessarily an art form, I think it's kind of in that same category, that it's best when people do it. So that's what I want to present with The Daily, and I still am 10 years later. Daily is 10 for the 10th birthday. We're in the second decade of the playlist, which is crazy. But I am introducing some new playlists that premiere, I guess, on the 10th birthday. The first is the 100, which is a playlist of 100 songs. It started with my Spotify Wrapped, right? From then, each week on every Tuesday, I've been going in and just kind of replacing songs that I want. So that's up now. I'm hoping to keep it up. It's been really fun so far. And the other one's a bit more interesting, maybe. I'm calling it the World Tour. premise here is that I randomly select a country like 1 month ahead of time, right? And then I find 50 songs that I like a lot from this country. So I did select at the beginning of January. The first country is Equatorial Guinea. So now, starting in February, you can hear all of it on the world tour. And I will soon select the next country, which will be for March. So those are two things that are kind of part of the birthday celebrations that I'm introducing and I've been working on.
Final question. Why should people listen to The Daily?
Yeah, just that it'll be there for you whenever you need it. Basically, my whole adolescence, and then now into my adult life, I've been doing this playlist, and I don't think I've missed a day in probably at least 6 years, maybe even more. No one would be too worried or too bothered about it, but it means a lot to me, to be completely consistent, so that if anyone wants to, they can rely on it being there and new and of good quality, and of course daily. Obviously, it would be cool if more and more people were to listen to it. My original goal was just that more than one person besides myself listens every day, and I think we've gotten to that point. I guess we have no real way of knowing, but I guess that. But I really think we got there. It's there if you need it, and anytime you want to come back to it, you'll be more than welcome. Thanks for listening at any point. If you've ever listened to a day of The Daily, it means a lot to me. So thank you. Yeah. Unfortunately, our efforts to secure additional interviews from listeners have been in vain. However, should you have any personal anecdotes or messages you would like to share, please send them in to this account and they will be addressed with care. This has been a special presentation of The Daily is 10. Have a good night.